Hey, what's up everybody? This will be a review of my Nikon 50mm f1.4g. I have it here mounted on my D7000, and this is how the lens looks. Okay, let's take the hood off, also the cap. You can see my sensor there. So it's a very nice pair with the D7000. Keeps it nice and lightweight. So okay, I use this lens as an all-around lens. It stays on my body most of the time. I love it, and it's like some of you might say that 50mm on a DX becomes 75mm field of view. And that could sound really zoomed in for an all-around lens, but for my type of photography, for where I do a lot of portraits when I walk around, and I always like to really fill in my frame with just anything that is necessary. I don't like everything that is not necessary in my image and my photo. I don't want it. So I find that 75mm field of view is just the perfect focal length for this purpose. And this lens has all the features that I expect from a lens in this, and what I really want from a lens. It has manual override. It has like the build quality is not so nice, but you would expect that from a 400 euros lens. But what I like, it has a metal mount, which is very important for me. I always want a metal mount in my lens, and it has those rubber gaskets here, which seal the lens to my body, and it weatherproofs it basically. So it prevents moisture and water to get in my mount. But apart from that, there are some things that I don't like about this lens. One of those is the AF speed. The AF speed on this lens is like super slow. I'll do a little demonstration. Let me put my lens cap on. Okay, I've got it. From infinity, turn the camera on. From infinity to the minimal focal distance and back to infinity one more time. That is super slow. Okay, but well, I don't mind, cause for the type of pictures that I take with this lens, I don't really necessarily need a fast AF. And I never have had any, issues or nerve-wracking because of the AF speed. That's like on my 80 to 200s, f2.8, like that's a lens in which I need a fast AF system. On this one, that's okay. But what I like about the AF system on this lens is that it's just dead on accuracy. I'm always happy with the images that I get using my AF system. And on my D7000, which has a very good AF system as well, it becomes just a great combo when we're talking about accuracy. And like that's most important for me than speed on this lens. Like if I had to choose between speed and accuracy, I would definitely go for accuracy, and this is just really accurate in terms of autofocus. One more thing that I don't like about this lens is the bokeh. The bokeh on this lens, especially wide open at f1.4, is just crap. It has all those, those little shapes, color fringing shapes around bokeh circles, which make really the bokeh like messy and not so creamy, all that stuff. But apart from that, if you stop down the aperture, like let's say from f2 on or f2.5 on, things get better. Like not nice as the bokeh that the 85-1.4 has, which is just an outstandingly expensive lens. But it's okay. It gets okay. I mean, for 400 euros, that's just okay. And but yeah, apart from that, I love this lens. I use it most of the time. It's on my body really, really a lot, and I recommend it to everybody. Like, I know a lot of pros have this lens and use this lens and claim this lens to be one of their favorites. So it's a really, really nice lens, and it's really sharp. And on a DX body, this is an FX lens on a DX body, it means that I'm using just the center of the image, the sharpest part of the lens. So that's another thing that I like. So there's absolutely no netting, no softness at the edges. So yes, this has been a review of the 50mm f1.4g, a lens that I recommend to anybody.